welcome back to this episode of Pimp This Ride, and in this video we will be pimping a 1999 Hinata Moon MK1. And here we are with the Hinata. So let's go ahead and get started by moving this on over to the car wash. At the car wash, yeah. And now that we have it all vacuumed out, we'll go ahead and move it back into the lift so we can start working on that body. As you can see here, we do have the vehicle on the lift. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the body work. So we'll go ahead and start with the front of the vehicle. Alright, so it looks like this aftermarket bumper has a fair amount of the screen more. Instead of just a plain hood, this will have two scoops in it. Not sure about the headlights. Let me see. I think I'll just keep those headlights that are currently in it. So let's go ahead and replace those parts here. Look at the bumper and the hood. And let's look in the back here. Honestly, those taillights don't look too bad. I might end up keeping them. Let me check. Actually, I think I'm going to go with aftermarket on the taillights too. I do like that black and red we're going with there. So let's go ahead and get those removed. And on this one, it does seem as though we can get an aftermarket trunk, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I thought you might be able to get one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on adding the parts here. We got the hood and the bumper really starting to form on that bottom bumper there. Starting to feel the aggressiveness. And that. And that. Let me take a look at this. Not sure about this rear bumper. Let's go ahead and check and see what the aftermarket looks like on the vehicle. Yeah, we'll go with that aftermarket one. It provides a fair amount of more style to it in the form of aggression. Alright, so now that we got those body parts, this engine is an inverted engine, so I'm not going to worry about, doing anything with the engine itself. I'm just going to get this vehicle up on a lift and we'll start replacing those rims and tires. So first, as usual, we're just going to start by adding the front and the back to the list, just to get an idea of the dimensions on each. Alright, so we're just going to start out by looking for the rims here. We had 20-inch rims on the rear and 18 on the front. So I think I'm going to I think I'm just going to go with a universal rim size on this one, since we're really trying to get it perfect stylistically in the style choice we're going with. Now, with this vehicle, given it is a more sporty type of vehicle, I'm gonna try to combine the urban appeal with the sporty, aggressive kind of appeal. And by doing that, I do worry. Rim 13 is kind of looking like the best choice in combining those two. I think we'll go with 4 of those. Let's just start with 1 for the time being. We'll go with the 23. See if that fits. Well, in conjunction with the low profile tire. I think this one, the standard tire, kind of fits best with that. We'll just try it with 1 first. Do you want to go with a thicker look? We're going to make it strictly low profile, but let's make it a little more thick than that. Actually, since we are going for a wider look on it. Yeah, I'd say that fits all right. I would like to see it. I would like to see it just a bit smaller. Either the profile. Yeah, probably the profile. We'll just go with the 20 on that profile next time here. But the rim is looking good at 23. I think we cut that profile down and we can cut the interaction with the wheel well. Oh, standard tire. We're going with 4 of them. We do want to go with that 23. And what was that here? Get that on the list. I did not. So 23. Made that about 275. So we'll go with that same 275 on the 23. the lowest profile. And it might help if we separate. Oh, that's nice. Alright, and let's just get more rims here, as we will need those if we are to complete the job. About 3 more of them, in fact. About 3 more 23s. Alright, let's go ahead and get those put on. And with that, let's go ahead and take it to the paint shop. Alright, so we're at the paint shop, and we're going to go ahead and get that paint job here. Now, I do think we really want to aim for an aggressive look to it that complements not only the body style, but that idea of sporty mixed with the urban aggression. For that, I don't know. Trying to see if gold might work with some stripes, you know. Now on this one, I think we're just going to go with black. That seems to be the only option with this one. that glossed out finish. Let me see if the chrome works. Eh, not quite as good as the gloss. We could remove these. And we're just going to go ahead and paint. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and move it back into the garage. Alright, so we're back into the garage. We're just going to add a tint to it. Alright, so now that we got that tint, we're just going to move this vehicle out to the front of the garage. Alright, so we're out in front of the shop now. Let's take a look here. So you will see I did decide to go with the aftermarket front bumper and the aftermarket hood, which combined does add that feeling of aggressive to the vehicle. And if you come over here and look at the vehicle from the side, I did decide to go with the best tint job for this vehicle. It does kind of smoothly attribute to the look of the vehicle in its entirety. And if we come around back here, you can see I did decide to go with the larger rear bumper style, as I do feel it comes off more aggressive and it fits this build a little bit better. I did also go with the aftermarket taillights, which do kind of flow into the name of the vehicle here, and you got that logo there. So I think that works well together. If we come around to the side here, you do see I did decide to go with those larger, kind of a larger center to the middle of the rims, and you got that bolt look to it with the wide tires. Kind of adds to not only the sporty style of the vehicle, but also that urban aggressive style we're aiming for. Thank you for watching this episode of Pimp This Ride. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the like option on the bottom of the video. If you would like to see more of this content, please feel free to click subscribe to be updated on all of my video releases. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.